welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a spicy mono green ramp deck built around this new card called Smuggler Surprise, which is a spree card, 1 mana, and +2, mill 4 cards. You may put up to 2 creatures and or lands from your among the milled cards into your hand. +5 mana, you may put up to 2 creature cards from your hand onto the battlefield. And +1 mana, creatures you control with power 4 or greater, gain hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. We're mostly using this card for this middle ability, the 6 mana, put 2 creatures from your hand onto the battlefield. And we also have another new card, which is kind of similar to Smuggler Surprise, the Nexus of Becoming, which is a 6 mana. At the beginning of combat, your turn, draw a card. Then you can exile an artifact or creature card from your hand. You create a token that's a copy of the exiled card, except it's a 3/3 golem artifact. So both of them want to put creatures from your hand directly into play. The Nexus of Becoming is a little worse in that it makes it a 3/3, but it also draws you a card every turn, so that's pretty good as well. And with some of these creatures, you don't care too much about how big they are, more just their come into play ability that we're going to use. So I thought the combination of having Nexus of Becoming and Smuggler Surprise would kind of give us some consistency and to put giant creatures onto the battlefield on turn 4, as early as turn 4 in this deck. So we've got some ramp here that we're going to use to ramp up to 6 mana for the Smuggler Surprise and the Nexus of Becoming. Glimpse the Core is a rampant growth effect. Search your library for a basic forest, put it directly onto the battlefield. The Courier's Briefcase gives us is a treasure token, so it gives us an extra mana and can create sort of a chump blocker. Irencrag taps for 1 mana, and then the Goldvein Hydra is just a blocker. You can play this out on 1 and just get 1 treasure when it dies, or later in the game as sort of a payoff for all the mana that we're ramping into. There's a few lands that help us smooth out our draws, the Crystal Grotto, which scries, and the Conduit Pylons, which surveils. And then the big payoffs here is Etali, which most people know what this does, but when it comes into play, each player exiles the top card of their library until they exile a non-land card, and you can cast them both without paying their mana cost. So it's kind of nice. With the Nexus of Becoming, hitting the Etali, you still get this trigger. Titan of Industry as well, 7/7, reach trample with choose 2, destroy target artifact or enchantment, target player gains 5 life, create a 4/4 green rhino, or put a shield counter on a creature you control. Again, making it a 3/3 isn't the worst, so it kind of works with Nexus of Becoming. The Tyrranax Rex is an 8/8, 7 mana. Spell can't be countered, trample, ward 4, haste, and toxic 4. So it does a ton of damage. And then we've got Atraxa, which everyone knows what that does. Look at the top 10 cards, and then put a few of them into your hand. 7/7, Flying Vigilance, Death Touch, Lifelink, and then the Ghalta. So this is also another reason I thought the Nexus of Becoming would be nice. If we have a bunch of these guys in play, we use the Nexus of Becoming, draw a card, maybe another big creature, and then we just put Ghalta. We get this ability that when it comes into the battlefield, put any number of creature cards from your hand onto the battlefield. So you just can put any other creatures you already have onto the battlefield. Anyways, so Smuggler Surprise let us put 2 of any of these into play. So we can essentially put 2 Rexes into play, or an Etali and a Titan of Industry, and you can do this at instant speed. So it does play around sweepers as well, which is kind of nice if your opponent has a sweeper effect. Sunfall, you can do this at the end of their turn and put in the big creatures and attack for the win the next turn. So that is the idea of the deck. Let's jump into some games and see it in action. All right, mono green ramp surprise. Got our ramp, our lands. We got a payoff here, I guess. So we'll try it. See what we're up against. Black, okay, oh, that's a good draw. Okay, we'll go Glimpse. go, yeah, glimpse first. Actually, we'll go this into glimpse, and then this will let us set up the top of the deck here. We're looking for a payoff. Nope, for Nexus. And this isn't. Ooh, well, that's something. Put it on doing nothing here. But there's the Smuggler Surprise. Alright. Got a mini Atraxa. I don't think we want to turn that into something, but I like the Titan here, or another Atraxa. We got the surprise, so go Titan as the creature, land, sorcery. And use the surprise to fill up the hand as well. Which is 8 mana. And we're at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can do that. Yep, there it goes. Let's see what's on top here. Ooh. In that case, maybe we want to just do this for full value here. And pay. Choose up to 2. And 2 into play. And let's go field counter. And field here. And this will draw. Be able to save this. Kind of nice to make this a 3/3. Why not? Should be enough to deal lethal damage next turn. So on mono black control, we have a sweeper here. Okay, and a obliterator. Not gonna do it. And fight spell? No. Okay. So we will just Hydra for a bunch. I think we can do 10, probably 8. I think. Yeah, like 8. And for good measure, Nexus, leave it. All right. See what they got on the rope. Yep, timing out with the fairy versus googly eyes. The only thing they could have is cut down. Oh, never mind. Archer-affected sorrow. I stand corrected. So they can block. Everything has trample though. This still is plenty. Okay. Good game. Alright. Mono green ramp. Got a piece of ramp and 2 of the payoffs here, so let's see how this goes. This can maybe dig us into some more lands. Googly eyes versus nothing. Nothing beats rock. Be cool if they had a piece of paper, googly eyes. I don't think we need this. We're just looking for, I think, a land or a 2-mana ramp here. Let's hold off on the Hydra. Okay, well, we can see what's on top here. Atraxa. That's okay. This goes for 2. And that is a good to have on top, but if it's not, then not the best. I will leave it. Let's see. Getting 2 treasures here would be nice, but I'm not sure if this is going to resolve. Nope. Certainly is not. Alright. I'm inclined to just do this end of turn. We got mono counter spells, most likely. Okay. Go for the Ghalta and the Grotto. See what's on top. Don't think we need another land here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Although being able to hardcast the Ghalta could be a thing. We'll leave it. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. That's the 8th land for Ghalta. All right. Just gonna jam. Get much better. Yep. Okay, well, that's interesting. Can't be countered. So, how do you like this? Nice. Got him. Gotta love it. Down to up to 4 poison. Sure. Okay, well they tapped out, which is good for us. See if we can find any follow-up here. Courier's Briefcase. Nope. And Ghalta it is. And we're not doing this, so. Sure. Let's see. Ooh, big, okay, artifact, creature, land, and is there an accessory? Yep. Okay. Nice. Perfect. Perfect. Keep one. Alright. Got there against blue-white control somehow. Good game. Alright. Mono green. Smuggler's Surprise Ramp. Ooh, with only one land on the draw. 2 pieces of ramp and a payoff. We'll try it. On the draw, hope to draw some lands. Okay. Alright, this will help us filter out another land. Okay. Excellent. Okay. Glimpse here. Ooh, they may counter. No, don't counter. Okay. Lord Scarish, sure. Not using the graveyard with this deck, so not a big deal. Put us on a little bit of a clock. Oh, okay, that'll give us the mana we need for next turn. And play out the Briefcase. And then this can put it in the Ghalta, and then can put in these. Let's just hope they don't have a counterspell for it. No. Never mind. Well, if we get to 8 mana, we can cast the Ghalta. Nope, they took the Ghalta. Does that mean they have a counterspell for my Nexus? I guess we'll find out. I don't mind blocking. Don't think we need to use the token for anything. Alright. There's another Nexus. Okay, well, just gonna go for it. Let's just cast the one they know about. And this may or may not resolve. No, not resolving. Okay, so we need to draw a land next turn. All right. Yep. Okay, no land. And they got Mirax up, so this is 5, 6, 7 damage. There's still a chance if we draw a land and they don't have any interaction. Alright, well there's step 1. And only counterspell. Concede. Oh, no, don't concede. Okay. Draw a card, put in... what do we put into play? I think Etali is a little better here because it lets me cast things from... This will just be a 3/3. If there's a removal for this, this will just kill me, but one removal spell. Oh gosh, we hit the Goldvein Hydra. Might as well cast it. But we do have another blocker, so we can block. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that should be enough. Alright. Right, surprise ramp here. This is okay. We got two pieces of ramp, so let's try this. A way to put them into play would be ideal. Okay, there's epic here. So maybe red, white tokens. Yep. Yep. There are the tokens. There's the warden. Show me knight errant. Ah, no knight errant. Okay. Not that lucky. Let's see. Just go for the Irencrag. Let us play a Hydra for 3 next turn. Now if that dies, we can play any of these. Okay, no recruiter. That's good. Alright, let's definitely play this out. 3. And might as well swing. Got vigilance. Let's see if they have a way to try it. Ooh, stoke the flames, nice. Okay, well, that gives us an Atraxa. And I guess we'll play that after the Atraxa, or do we is Titan better? Etali really would depend on what we hit. We could get unlucky, so I think Atraxa is pretty good. I can't imagine they could have another answer here. Yeah. We'll go for it. Okay, decline here. Okay, we get artifact, instant, land, and creature. The rest were all lands. Oh wow, okay. And then play out the land. I don't think we want that on top. And discard the other Atraxa, probably. Let's see if I can beat an Atraxa. I mean, if they have a removal spell, they have 6 here, so. If not, then it's looking pretty good because we got this into that next turn. 2 Titans. Ooh, War Leader's Call. Still doesn't do it though. Yep. Try. Alright, well. Sure. Let's hold up the Smuggler surprise. And leave it as a surprise. Okay, let's just cast it. Because I want to destroy. I want to destroy the War Leader's Call before a creature comes into play. Alright. Let's go Rhino. And destroy and gain 5, and that should do it. Alright. Good game. Alright, Smuggler surprise ramp. 2 Atraxas, 1 glimpse. I don't love this hand. I'll take a mull here. Also don't love this, but I think I'm gonna keep on 6 and just look for a ramp. Nope. On top, so getting to 6, putting both of those into play is the plan here. Okay. Sure. Alright. I could cast this just to find more lands, but then I don't think that's worth it. Okay, 18. Oh no. Your time. No. Don't do second main phase. Urbex Forge. Ooh, okay, well there's another payoff, so maybe now we will look for lands with this. Yeah. This is kind of a sweet combo too. Ooh, oh, they got the sacrifice deck, nice. Yep. Sure, down to 15. We'll just cast this. Auto pay. Okay, that was good hits here. Down to 13, but we can Hydra for 4. And totally fine if they double block. No, okay. So we just have to survive here. Goldhound, okay. And okay. Ooh, so this is gonna be probably not enough. This is 2, 8. Yeah, exactly. Enough. Alright, good game. Hello and welcome back to the wrap-up for Smuggler's Surprise Combo. We had a fun one today. This was a pretty exciting deck, a bit all or nothing. It obviously has weaknesses against counterspells, although there was a surprising number of games where we were able to hardcast the Ghalta or the Tyrranax Rex, and that came up, or the Titan of Industry. All of these you can hardcast, or even we hardcasted an Atraxa because of the treasures from the Goldvein Hydra. Goldvein Hydra continues to impress me every time I put this in a deck. I put it into a few decks now, and you may want to up the count here to 3, maybe cutting down on the Briefcase or an Irencrag to play a few more of these, because it's actually just a fine play to play on turn 2 if you need to, and then just sort of block a creature and get your treasure there. But on turn 4, 5, 6, it becomes even better. So really scales well with the game and works really well in this deck to ramp up, and gives you the mana also to cast the Etali or the Atraxa. So that's the only major change I think I would make. Let me know in the comments below what you think about the deck, any changes you might make. Maybe there's some big creatures that I kind of left out that you can think of. Appreciate you watching, and as always, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video.